Hello everyone, I welcome you all to a new video. Today we are continuing off in our Shellshocked series. Now, as you might see, we are starting off a tiny bit differently than last time. And that is because I have gotten the newest version, which has some changes. So, as you can see in history, it's, well, a bit different. So, yeah, this is right after Sayori's Memories of Monika. So yeah, let's continue from here. I massage my neck a bit. It's rather stiff. What about you? Did you sleep at all? She looks away from me as I say that.
I slept enough. Not as if staying up a bit late will kill me.
Ah, it will eventually.
Alright, Mom.
I chuckled at her words. Any news from Money? No.
Not as of today.
My smile drops. Money and Yuri are both fine, right?
Can't say for certain. April has been bloody so far.
I scratch at my arms. Please do tell me if there's any information that comes in. I'm worried sick.
I'm worried too.
A preference. Oh yeah, we have seen all this. It's just some slight dialogue changes, so I'll just skip past. Because we... To the girl I left behind. Yeah. We have... Sorry, it's a bit chaotic, but... We met Monika before. And... Yeah, this changed. So I had to basically... Yeah, reload it a bit. So sorry, we're starting off a bit weirdly. So yeah, let's get right into it. I exhale onto my hands and rub them together as I approach the green tents. The snow gently falls from the sky and onto my greatcoat. As I look at the dozens of medical tents, I come to a realization. She didn't tell me which one. I sigh as I randomly choose a tent and peek inside. Nope. I sigh and look around for anyone I can ask for direction. Idiot, it's winter. Who would be outside at this time of day? Ah. I stumble back as I feel someone bump into me and fall. What buffoon could be so reckless in a space like this? Sorry, I didn't think anyone would be outside at this time of day. Her eyes widen in recognition. She is bloody tired, you can see it in her eyes, Jesus. Hello again. I reach down to help her up. She stares at my hand for a second before she accepting and getting up. I didn't think I'd see you again. You didn't really seem like the portrait of a soldier. I see. Trying to ignore the horridly blunt admission, I see several medical supplies scattered into the snow. I kneel down and try to pick them up. Looks like she forgot to clean the scalpel, there's some blood on it. No, I can do it, you don't have to. She kneels down as well to pick up the things she dropped. Eventually finish and get back up before handing the supplies back. I cannot speak, sorry. Thank you, she says in a sheepish tone, most likely embarrassed after what she did. It's fine. But as she gets ready to leave, I hear some footsteps from behind. Yuri, are you having trouble finding it? You're taking a decent while. I watch the window as the snow pours outside, the snowflakes landing on the floor and on the trees. I try to adjust my position without moving my right eye. This is where we ended it, with Natsuki coming in, but just as I do that, the door opens. I smile warmly without even thinking about it. Hey Nat. It's still a bit different, interesting.
I hope you still have soup. It's the only thing I can make with the slop they provide.
I chuckle before replying. I'd love anything you make. Her cheeks flush before she quickly looks away to hide it.
You're lying through your teeth. But anyway, you have to eat.
She brings a bowl of hot soup to my lap.
You'd better not spill it. I'm proper tired of cleaning beds today.
She sits down next to my bed as I pick up the bowl. It's rather hot, no?
Do you want frozen soup instead? Maybe I should leave it outside in the snow next time if you prefer that.
She laughs. I giggle along before blowing on the soup to cool it down. I breathe in the flavor. Smells great!
Thanks.
I bring it into my lips before gulping it down. Natsuki looks over and scowls at me.
What are you doing? Drink slowly, you dummy. You're going to choke. There's still chunks in there.
I open my mouth while it's half filled with soup. I won't choke.
Close your damn mouth. It's going to leak out. Swallow, you idiot.
I quickly choke down the liquid in my mouth. Fine. I put the bowl down and stare wistful outside. My hands follow each individual snowflake as it falls to the ground. Any plans for Christmas, Nat?
For you to get assigned another nurse?
She smirks. I put a smug smile on. They'll make me special treats then. She freezes up and blushes.
Shut up.
I like this. Small bits of niceness in war. I sigh as I finish explaining to Monika, and then I picked up everything for her. I see. Well, sorry for forgetting to inform you of the location. She has a guilty expression on her face. It didn't cross my mind. I put a finger on my wrist. My wrist? Oh, like, time. Gotcha. Please, please, come inside. It's cold. I'm sure you're here to help, no? I nod. I am. Wonderful. I hear an automobile outside. I enter the tent. The interior is surprisingly familiar. I suppose it hadn't been that long since I was here as a patient. I don't know why I'm surprised. I watch as Monika delicately prepares the medical equipment. She scratches at her arm before looking up and smiling. It's obviously forced, but I won't comment on it in front of her. So, you're not trained medical, I'm sure. All I need you to do is either simple bandaging or to clean equipment. Monika picks up a deer teeth scalpel and scissors, crimson with dried blood. She hands it to me. Give those a good clean. Oh, and also, she hands me 2 vials. One with the label of ether, the other with morphine. She hands me a syringe. If you notice discomfort, just inject either next to the wound. And if it gets bad, just tell me. Strangely, all the beds are empty, clean, and sterile. Huh. I thought they had dozens of serious and wounded personnel per day. I decided not to ask questions. I understand. Perfect. You can go help Yuri when she brings in the next batch. The smile immediately disappears as she looks away, suddenly going to a deadpan expression. The sun shifting mood gives me whiplash. Alright. I go down to a chair next to a bed and sit down. I notice something on the floor next to the bed. A single boot. I pick it up and approach Monika. Someone forgot their footwear. She accepts the boot from my hand before inspecting and looking at the bed. Seems like I missed something while cleaning the beds. I'll dispose of this. Thanks for telling me. I understand. I give her a small nod before leaving the tent to clean the equipment in my hands. I kneel down to put the tools in the bucket of water. The blood comes off just fine and I shake the water off. As I stand up, however, I see her behind me. I make no move to change my neutral expression as she also notices me. But she's noticeably more composed than before, judging from her body language, which is good. Probably due to the fact she didn't bump into anyone this time. I apologize. I cannot speak. I apologize. I'll move. Thank you. As I walk away, I notice the fact she didn't bring any tools to wash. Well, not my place to ponder about either way. I go back into the tent. I try to close my eyes and sleep as I wrap the blanket around me tightly. I constantly toss and turn, not being able to rest. I groan before sitting up slowly, using my arms and trying not to use my legs. Looking over to my left, I see Natsuki at her desk, using her pencil to write something on a piece of paper. She looks less focused and more sorrowful. I can make out what the paper says, but I am curious. Hey Nat, what is that?
Go to sleep.
I sigh. I've been trying, but I can't. I suppose those treats you gave me had too much sugar. I chuckle. She smiles but doesn't laugh along.
Well, you can talk to me until you get tired.
I smile at her warmly. Thanks. She pauses on her writing and looks over at me.
Tell me, Sam, do you believe in God?
I swallow and my eyes widen slightly at the unexpected question. Okay, that's a heavy question. Especially in wartime, and with her expression. Sorry?
Do you believe in the existence of a benevolent God?
Well, obviously. My family is Catholic. I've been Catholic my entire life. She looks away from me for a moment.
You're stronger than I am. I commend you for that. I've turned to atheism as of late.
I stared at her in confusion. Why is that?
Looking at the state of the world and what's happening, I can no longer take seriously the idea of a God, even with all the beauty that can be found. What God takes a parent away from their child? What God forces shells and bullets upon the poor and innocent? What God?
Jesus. Okay, this is heavy.
Forces his creations to murder each other. No God of mine. And certainly not one that deserves my worship.
I look stunned. I see.
Why do you believe in God, Sari?
She asks in a curious and serious tone. My throat suddenly dries up. A question I thought I have known the answer for my entire life suddenly leaves me completely frozen. I don't know. She smiles, but it clearly isn't to laugh at or to mock me.
I didn't know why either, and I suppose that is when my faith started to crack. After that realization, it seems like everything just pointed towards my faith not being real. I suppose I eventually just accepted that I no longer believed in a God.
I truly have no response. I see. She gives me a third smile.
Isn't like you to be so quiet, so.
Sorry, it's just a topic I've never really thought about. She turns back to the table and puts her pen down.
I'll go to sleep. I'm sure I'm tired now, no?
Okay, a quick side note. Icicles. Oh man. I myself don't mind this stuff, like about religion. It's more of a warning that, my man, be careful, because you might entice some loud voices with this, and maybe even harm. So, like, be prepared that with this you might have to stand your ground on your opinions or on your storytelling. This doesn't even need to be your opinion. I'm just saying that there could be people who can take this a bit too seriously, so just keep that in mind. I myself, I don't mind this. I like this bit of world building and characterization. You know, their personal beliefs and stuff being put to question. Even if it correlates to real life beliefs, which in this case is unavoidable since this is a World War One mod. I like this, but just be aware that there might be people who might criticize it harshly. So, in my opinion, stand your ground if that happens, because, yeah, that's the point of telling stories. To just tell them, no matter if there could be some consequence that could be harsh. It is your story that you want to tell, so tell it, my man. Anyway, back to the story.
Great. Good night.
She gets up and leaves the room. She never told me what she was writing. I slowly get up from my bed, using my right leg only to stumble over to her desk. I cannot speak. Come on, easy does it. I grab onto her table for support and sit down slowly. I read over the paper. It's a list of people that died today at the field hospital. There's columns upon columns of names. My stomach drops. I ran my fingers over the pencil at carefully reading each name. Each statistic in this document had a family, a mother and father. My breath hitches. I fight back the urge to cry at the thought. I look away from the paper before getting up while using the table as support. I limp over to my bed before collapsing onto it. Please, please, tell me there is someone up there. Bloody hell, okay, that's very depressing. Ooh, unexpectedly so, but it's good. Grab my things, I move to leave the hospital again. Monika and Yuri are both rather busy. I suppose there won't be an emotional send-off this time. Going back to the front for Christmas. Amazing. I look at the ground before reaching over to my rifle and brushing the snow off. The snow falls down onto my boots. I start walking towards the front again. I am curious, because the last time we left off, it was different. It was with Natsuki coming in, screaming, they're coming, they're coming. So I presume that the Icicles may have planned to do something a bit more cheerful. Probably with, like, maybe... Well, I don't know. I don't remember how the save looked. I can check. Yeah, she looks happy in this. Not like this, but like this. You cannot see my cursor, but you can see the line appearing. And, like, it seemed like Yuri and Monika might appear. But this time we are going on a more sadder route. The snow threatens to enter my eyes. I squeeze my eyes mostly shut to avoid it. I had quite underestimated winter, having to use my rifle as a walking stick against the harsh winds. I flinch slightly at every subtle noise. The birds scurrying about in the forest no longer calming. I try to bring myself to relax, but my brain allows not. I continue through the thick snow, my boots nearly completely buried in the unforgiving white. I bring my gloved hand to my face. The soft fabric brings warmth to my violet red face. I feel lost. My heart knows this isn't the correct destination. We should have been back home before Christmas, before the first snow fell. But what a naive pipe dream that was, I suppose. A sense of despair slowly fills my heart as I continue forward. If not Christmas, when will this be over? I grab my rifle to get tighter. I cannot speak, Jesus Christ. All this time, I had not actually killed. Wounded, perhaps, but to willingly murder another simply out of hatred for one's allegiance. It's simply barbaric. I had not seen a German before coming here, and I'm sure they hadn't seen an Englishman before we came. I'm scared. Scared of killing. Scared to feel the blood drip down my arms and legs as I watch their pupils dilate in pain. I feel sick. What good is progress? Victory? What good are they in the face of death? Deep down, I hope, I really do hope, they feel the same. I once saw the face of God. Don't tell me I skipped something big. I hope not. Icicles, do tell when you watch this if I skipped something, because I thought it was text to advance. IDK. I hug myself with my arms as I brave the harsh winter air. Even as brutal as the cold is, it is still a miracle. The muddy ground dried up, allowing for me to actually walk. I cannot speak still. In this weather, it's simply logical for an attack to happen. I put my rifle next to me before leaning back and closing my eyes. Christmas Eve already. I don't particularly celebrate holidays. Now I probably wouldn't have known it was Christmas if it wasn't being screamed by every single man. Christmas gifts, letters, none would be for me either way. I relax and prepare to sleep. Atazoth! I quickly shake away. Yes? He hands me a bar of chocolates and plum pudding, as well as a packet of cigarettes. Gift from Princess Mary. Accept the items or not. Thanks. The soldier moves along and hands the same thing to others. I put the cigarettes in my pockets. I don't smoke. I put the chocolate in my pocket for later. I take out the plum pudding with my fingers and taste it. The taste is decent. Very sweet, but I am no king. I put the lid back on the can before placing it beside me. My hands move swiftly as I write my letter. I miss Mom and Dad. I'm sure they feel the same. Sorry, they're coming! Oh yeah, this is where we ended it up. She yells happily. I know. I get my crutches and Natsuki calls me into them. She ungrasses a blanket before putting it over me. Going out with only the flimsy gown, you're suicidal. I chuckle. Well, now I look ridiculous with a blanket covering me. Natsuki calls me outside before let me hold her shoulder for balance. Are you sure you're not cold? I'm fine, really. Me and Nat stand side by side, waiting for the pair to show up. I notice her own shoulder shivering. You're cold, aren't you? Not that much. I left my blanket to cover her also, much to her embarrassment. Yeah, I need to do that. I want to. She smiles sheepishly, but she doesn't reply. The minute passes by, but it felt like days. Are you sure they said today? I'm not going inside and back again while carrying you just to get a damn letter. So I'd better just take my word for it. I say before starting to whistle out of boredom. That's a good tune. I learned it in London while I was studying there. I'm your boyfriend. She laughs at my expense. I pout before elbowing her playfully. I'd choke you if I could. You'd never be able to catch me, slowpoke. She smirks. Want to hear something funny then? No, she says in the most monotone and steak tone possible. What did the waitress say to the man who found a button in his salad? She sighs and says in a reluctant tone. What is it? That's part of the dressing, sir. I smile excitedly at the joke. She laughs, then immediately stares me dead in the eye with a stone-cold expression. Please never make a joke again. No! I forgot! Oh! I need more! Icicles, why would you do this to me? Ah! Oh. Them. Oh, looks like that's all that was in the demo. That's a shame. Ooh-wee. And damn. It's a shame. Shut up, phone. It's a shame we couldn't make another save. Because, yeah, in the next demo, it will take a while. Oh. Well, my man. What? Okay, it restarted for some reason. I do not know why. Whatever. Okay. As you saw, Icicle's credits didn't work, but it happens. Anyway, yeah. Good job, my man. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I look forward to more updates. Send them to me right away, please. I need more. Please. So yeah, thanks. And to everyone watching, have a good one, and please check out Shellshocked once an official demo comes out. Like, more of them, because there is one now. And yeah, love you all. See you later. Bye bye. And lest we forget.